Hello, family. Welcome back to another Tarot 101. This time we will be talking about the Hermit. This is the card that represents solitude and introspection. It also represents the sign of Virgo. So what we have here, this is the Gilded Tarot. What we have here is a hermit, obviously. Or sometimes seen as a monk, usually holding a lantern with a star in it. This is Virgo energy, so earth energy. It's a 9, so it's almost completion. It's almost breaking the first half of the major arcana, so it's a completion. It represents rest and kind of turning your back on things. He's up a mountain. This guy actually is a little bit different. He is in a shell. So hermit crabs, if you're from the east coast of the United States, we're very familiar with those. It's a little gentler of an energy, especially when contrasted with the very, I don't want to say aggressive, but a little bit louder energy of the previous card, which is Strength, the Leo card, the lion. Lions tend to roar and tend to be very outgoing. This is a little bit quieter energy. Often reminds me of St. Francis of Assisi. He was a monk. He was a very wealthy Italian saint in the, well, I'm not going to say which century. I don't know off the top of my head. I probably should have written it down. But he was came from a very wealthy family in Italy, and then kind of gave it all away. If you're ever in Assisi, there's beautiful frescoes of him handing in his clothes to his father and marching off into the wilderness. He is the patron saint of Italy, because hometown boys generally do that. But the point is, a solitary figure being led by the light of, in this case, it's the star, so it's a want or a need. In Francis's case, it's a light of faith. But he's often seen up a mountain, or he's always by himself. There's never more than one person in the cards. Sometimes you'll see him surrounded, and again, don't pay any attention to the gendered language. It's, as you can see, this hermit is a female. It's an energy. It's a quieter, more introspective energy of going within, going away, turning your back, almost that Eight of Cups energy, turning your back on what does not serve you to find the light within, the lantern within. See, again, this is clearly a female, but she always has the light of the star. Up a mountain, kind of off by herself. This is the Muka Tarot, as you can see. So she's up a mountain. She's in by herself, not even in a monastic community, but just off by themselves. This one is the hermit. He is the hermit crab. He's barefoot, very humble creature, very humble personality, has his eyes closed in prayer. Let's go back over. Yeah, so he has his staff, his monk's robes, very basic, very simple. Has his lantern held aloft so he can see the path that he is walking. This one actually has a path, a mountain path that he is walking. Represents Virgo. So it's much introspection. It is a reminder that you have all of the information that you need. Almost like Dorothy said in The Wizard of Oz. You don't need to go outside of your front door to find what you're looking for. Very humble, like I said, much more quieter energy. But always with that light, always with that lantern out by themselves. And it does remind us that sometimes we do need to turn our back. We need to take a bit of a rest. We need to not necessarily turn our back, but, alone time is important. Like I said, he is a 9, representing the journey is almost over, at least for the first half of the major arcana. So his journey is not quite done yet, but it's almost there. I'm actually going to make this a pretty quick video because I do have the monthly readings to go to, but I did want to post something and keep going with this series. Sorry about that. What else can we say? It's often depicted as a wise man, an older individual. You can see this is an older man. This is the white beard. So he's humble. He's alone. There isn't a lot of information we can get from this. It is kind of use your intuition, use all of your resources. He doesn't have a lot of possessions. He has that staff, the staff of wisdom. He has the light of his wish and his intuition and his hope. You know, leading him up that staircase, leading him up to this mountain pass. I will leave it there, my friends. Bye.